concerning update from Queens of the Stone Age, who have abruptly canceled the remainder of their European tour, including a number of festival performances after it was revealed that frontman Josh Homme needs to return back home to the US to undergo emergency surgery. Now, the cause of this medical issue is unclear. Back in 2022, Homme was diagnosed with cancer and successfully underwent a procedure at the time. It's unclear the type of cancer that he has. This is the statement released from the band about the cancellation of these shows. Queens of the Stone Age released the following statement announcing that they'll need to cancel the remainder of their European tour so Josh Homme can return home to the US to undergo emergency surgery. They wrote, "Queens are gutted that we aren't able to play for you. We apologize for any inconvenience and share in your frustration and disappointment. Queens of the Stone Age regret to announce that Josh Homme must return to the United States immediately for emergency surgery. Every effort was made to push through and play for you, but it's no longer an option to continue. As a result, Queens of the Stone Age will not be performing at the following shows." The shows are scheduled for the remainder of July and include performances in France, Austria, and Greece, just to name a few. They added, "Ticket holders for festivals, please visit the specific festival website for updated information. Ticket holders for headline shows will be contacted directly from the point of purchase with further information." Now, this is obviously very concerning for fans of Queens of the Stone Age, as there are very few reasons that a band would cancel their tour midway through, and I think it's indicative of how serious this issue is for them to fly back to the US immediately so that Homme can undergo emergency surgery. Now, this is what Homme had to say about his cancer diagnosis from 2022 in an interview with Revolver last year. Queens of the Stone Age frontman Josh Homme rarely gives interviews, and in a special conversation with Revolver, he opened up about that cancer diagnosis. The reporter said Homme wouldn't go into specific details other than to say the surgery to remove the cancer was successful, so it's unclear the specific type of cancer he was diagnosed with. He said, "I never say it can't get any worse. I never say that, and I wouldn't advise it, but I do say it can get better. Cancer is just the cherry on top of an interesting time period, you know? I'm extremely thankful that I'll get through this, and I'll look back at this as something that's fucked up, but will have made me better. I'm cool with that. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and there's a lot of people I want to do that with." Queens of the Stone Age have been touring in support of their album In Times New Roman, which was released last year. It was their first new album in 6 years. Before it was announced that the remainder of the tour would be canceled, Queens of the Stone Age canceled their appearance at the AMA Festival in Italy on July 5th and attributed the reason due to an illness. So when you consider the fact that Queens of the Stone Age canceled a show on July 5th due to an illness and then eventually canceled the remainder of that tour only to fly back to the US immediately, it sounds like this is a very serious situation. We're obviously sending all the best to Josh Homme and the rest of the band as well. While he deals with this urgent health matter, these bands don't want to cancel their shows. They went through a lot to get all the way over to Europe. This is something that probably was planned extensively in advance. Bands love playing shows. They hate canceling. So I have to imagine that this is something very serious. So I'm wishing him all the best. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.